Today's Chiefs Report is presented by Fetch Rewards. Guys, go check out the Fetch Rewards app because you can earn points by scanning receipts from literally anywhere. You fill up your gas, it works. You buy dinner, all receipts work the same. Chatsports.com/fetch and get 3,000 bonus points with our promo code Chiefs when you sign up. Earn points on receipts and then turn them into gift cards. It's a great opportunity. Chatsports.com/fetch. That is the place to go. All right, let's catch you guys up on the latest Chiefs news and rumors here on a Monday after the glorious Pro Bowl, which was terrible. Patrick Mahomes, he is still upset after blowing a 21-3 lead in the AFC Championship game. Mahomes said he still isn't over the loss to Cincinnati, which obviously was a big letdown for Chiefs Kingdom. 21-3 lead, 21-10 at the half, couldn't hang on. And yeah, because of that loss, had to go to Las Vegas and play in the Pro Bowl, which, by the way, I should have put this on the show. There's a photo of him and Brittany hanging out on the Strip in Vegas. He is plastered. So shout out to Mahomes for drowning his sorrows with some drinks out in Vegas. Kudos to him. Here's what he had to say when asked about the loss to Cincinnati. Quote, "I'm still not over it. I won't be until we're back in the Super Bowl. That's the motivation." Look, I'm excited to see how this team responds. See how this roster is retooled this offseason. I don't expect major changes, but see what Brett Veach is able to do in free agency and in the draft. And then I'm excited to see an angry Patrick Mahomes next year because you don't think he's going to come back with a vengeance after that? Guys, that was bad. Like, that was a tough way to lose. It'd be one thing if the Bengals just, it was a shootout, the Bengals just scored to win the game. They choked, man. The Chiefs blew it. There's no doubt about it. So I'm excited for Patrick Mahomes to come back fired up and angry for next season, and I think that the Chiefs will be right back in a position to make a run in 2022 because they were right there this year and they couldn't seal the deal in the AFC title game. Are you over the loss to the Bengals yet? Simple question. Type Y for yes. Type in for no. How you feeling? You've slept about 7 times since then. Are you over it? Give me a Y for yes, or you can type your N for no. Well, it's still a tough pill to swallow. I almost combined swallow and pill there. It's time to focus on 2022. It sucks. I get that. It's a missed opportunity. Watching the Super Bowl is going to be tough, but you know what? 4 straight AFC title games. Let's appreciate the positives, and let's move on to next year. You still have one of the best quarterbacks in the game, if not the best, in Patrick Mahomes. He played one bad half of football, and the takes are just off the chain. He sucks. He's overrated. Look at the year he had. He was still unbelievable this year, guys. Like, appreciate what you got. You've never had a quarterback like this in Kansas City, and you may never again. As long as Mahomes, number 15, is in the mix, is your quarterback in Kansas City, you're going to be in the mix. It's just how it's going to work. So I'm not worried about this kid moving forward. I'm not worried about this team moving forward. Does it suck they're not playing on Super Bowl Sunday? Of course. But that's the standard he's given this franchise, and that's why that he's still upset, and that's why the fan base is still upset, and I certainly understand that. But I do think it's appreciate another solid season. Now let's retool for 2022. Free agency, draft, trades, whatever Brett Veach cooks up, and the Chiefs can make a run at it once again next season. If you're excited and ready already for next year, type me in the comments. I'm already ready to go. I'm like, skip all this off-season crap. Let's get to the 2022 season and see how things go. Tee it up in September and have another fun year. I had a blast this year doing the watch parties with you guys, so I'm fired up. I'm already ready to go to see how the Chiefs bounce back next year. Type me if you are ready for the 2022 season. While you're typing your me's, also go download the Fetch Rewards app at chatsports.com/fetch, where you can earn points by scanning your receipts with Fetch. It's as easy as it looks in this video. You grab your pile of receipts, you scan it, it gets all the info for you. Once you get those 3 lines highlighted in green right there, boom, it's going to verify it. You can submit, and you get those points today. And the more points you get, the larger rewards you can get. Gift cards from various stores, including Amazon, Target, Walmart, and morning places like Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts. You want your breakfast, your coffee paid for, you're good to go. Restaurants like Chili's, a lot of chain places available. Chatsports.com/fetch promo code Chiefs to get 3,000 bonus points. And when I say any receipt, I mean any receipt. You're talking about, random gas station down the street or a chain grocery store. All receipts work. They all get you points. Chatsports.com/fetch. Check for that link in the comments and in the description. Use promo code Chiefs, and when you scan that first receipt, you'll get 3,000 bonus points. All right, let's get to some more Chiefs rumors. A report from ESPN's Jeremy Fowler recently surfaced that OBJ could be in play for Kansas City and for Brett Veach. Now, he's obviously getting ready for a Super Bowl, so he's not worried about free agency as of now, but he's had a nice little resurgence here for LA. He kind of got lost in Cleveland. There were some injury issues. Him and Baker Mayfield could not get on the same page, and now he's kind of bounced back, and he's played really well for the Rams this year. Here are his numbers for the season. This is the entire year, but a lot of these are with LA. 537 yards and 5 touchdowns. All 5 of those scores were with the Rams, by the way. And he's been great in the playoffs, too. He's been tremendous. I love what I've seen from Odell Beckham Jr. I think that he's worth the risk if I'm Kansas City, because you still need a number 2 receiver. And I think at this point, OBJ is a really good number 2. I don't think he's a true number 1, but you don't need him to be. You've got Tyreek Hill. You've got Travis Kelce at tight end. You get OBJ on the opposite side of Tyreek Hill. That's lethal, man. He's still an elite route runner. He still gets separation. He's great in the red zone. I think he's worth the risk. This is the type of player you bring on if you're a championship contender. That's why the Rams did it. They took a chance, and it's paid off tremendously to get an extra receiver behind Cooper Kupp, especially once Robert Woods went down. I'm interested, man. I do wonder how much he's going to cost after this playoff run he's had, but if you can get him at the right price, $10, $12 million, yeah, I would certainly take a stab at Odell Beckham Jr. What do you guys think? Would you sign OBJ? Type S for sign him, type P for pass. I'd look into it, man. I've really done a bit of a 180 here on Odell Beckham Jr. I did not like what I saw in Cleveland, but the more time goes on, the worse Baker and the Browns look, to be honest with you. He's been a really solid player for the Los Angeles Rams, and he might be a Super Bowl champion soon. S for sign, P for pass. Would you sign OBJ? Make sure you guys subscribe to us here at the Chiefs Report. The link is down below, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. We'll continue to bring you the latest Chiefs news, rumors, free agency buzz, trade buzz, draft coverage. We'll do a mock draft sometime in the near future as well, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe, turn on those notifications. We will continue to have the best Chiefs coverage here on YouTube. Speaking of the draft, ESPN released its latest mock draft, and they have the Chiefs selecting Jameson Williams with the number 30 overall pick. I mean, you add this kid to your offense. He's incredibly fast. He's explosive. Sure, he tore his ACL in the national championship game, and he would probably miss a lot of your offseason workouts, but you're talking about a guy who's probably going to be he's a sub 4.4 guy. He's electric in space. You add this speed to this offense, I would love this pick. I would absolutely love Jameson Williams in a Chiefs uniform. You would have 3 of the 10 fastest players in the NFL. Tyreek Hill, Jameson Williams, and McCole Hardman are all guys that are absolutely electric. You look at the year he had at Alabama. 79 catches, almost 1,600 yards, 15 touchdowns, and almost 20 yards a catch. This guy is electric in space. He runs pretty good routes, and you just give him the ball, he's going to do the rest. I mean, he fits the mold of receivers that the Chiefs really, really like, and that's guys that can really go after they catch it. And that is the name of the game for Jameson Williams. I really was impressed with him this year, transferring from Ohio State to Alabama, and he broke out. I mean, he had an unbelievable season. I think Bama wins the Natty if he doesn't get hurt in that game. I really do. So you get him at 30. I think it's great value. I think he'd be a top 20 pick had the injury not happened. Maybe he still will because teams will fall in love with that speed. But if he's there at 30, I think it's a no-brainer. I would absolutely draft Jameson Williams if I was the Kansas City Chiefs. Name a player you would like to see Kansas City draft down in the comments. Maybe it is Williams. If it is, type Jameson Williams. If it's someone else at a different position, let me know. But name a player you want the Chiefs to draft this year.